आज फिल्मी एक्सेस में हम बात करने जा रहे हैं उस खूबसूरत अदाकारा के साथ जो खूबसूरत तो हैं ही, टैलेंटेड भी हैं, एंड शी नीड्स नो इंट्रोडक्शन व्हाटसोएवर, द वन एंड ओनली, द वेरी ब्यूटीफुल, द वेरी वर्सेटाइल कटरीना कैफ. Katrina ji, welcome.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, Katrina, it's nice to have you back.
Nice to be back.
And let's talk about your upcoming film, Dhoom 3. We are all looking forward to that one.
Yeah, I think it's even I'm looking forward to it eagerly. It's been about 2 years in the making. The film went through a few delays initially, and a lot of attempts and a lot of effort that was made was we realized took a little bit more time than we had initially thought. There was a lot of planning, a lot of work that had to be put in between the songs, behind the songs like Malang. I think everything took a little more time, but I think all the investment that went into the film is going to be worth it. And I think they've put up an amazing film. They've put together an amazing film, and I think people are going to be really happy with the product. And I don't think they'll be disappointed.
Well, there's no question about being disappointed in any way whatsoever, because the star cast, the director, and everything about the film, the music, etc., everything is just something to look forward to. So I don't think we can be disappointed in any way whatsoever. And especially with all the hard work we've been hearing about and reading about, how the actors have put in all the effort and everything, especially yourself as well, Katrina. We heard that you've actually gone through special training with acrobats and all that for your aerial act in the film as well.
Yeah, of course, because as you can see from the song Malang, and also in the film, my character Alia, she's a circus performer.
Yeah.
So everything there was a lot of training required. There was a lot of strength building that was required, and everything has to be done convincingly. It wouldn't have looked right otherwise. And with aerial work, you cannot use any straps or any harnesses. So you do have to make sure that you're physically fit, make sure that you look the part, and make sure that it's something which the audience can believe. I don't think anyone has tried before to kind of put up a circus like this in a film, and it's a big integral part of the film. So there was a lot of training. I think we had about 20 different performers, or more than that maybe, from all over the world who had come down, and they were all there to help us train, and it was a really nice experience.
I'm sure you must have enjoyed it as well, even though aerial is one of the most difficult acts as well. And
yeah, of course,
it's not an easy thing at all. No,
I know, and most of the people who do aerial work have been doing it since the time they were children. So it's a very, very difficult thing to do if you are not trained, or if you don't have that experience. So there was a lot of work that went into it, but I think the satisfaction that one gets from doing hard work is the reward in itself. When you see something looking good, and when you see that the result of it, that's kind of the reward in itself.
I'm sure your hard work is going to pay off as well. I'm sure it will.
Hope so.
Yes, from how much ever we've seen, and we've heard a lot as well, and from whatever we've seen as well, and it's all looking so promising, and I have no words to describe it, because I have a lot of respect for people who really dedicate their time to their work.
Oh, thank
and
you.
You're
well,
always
I think
at the top there.
I think everyone put their best into it. I mean, Amir's looked in amazing shape. He looks incredible, and it's such an inspiration when you see him get up at 5 in the morning and train for 2 hours. And he did that for months, because the film did go over almost a period of a year and a half. So it's hard to maintain that. It's hard to maintain that.
It is difficult, certainly, yeah. And
Amir has also.
Yeah.
I think everyone really put their best foot forward that they could possibly in the film.
And he's known to be the perfectionist, so.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I've heard a lot about him as well, but I'll come back to you. And okay, while we're talking about Amir, what's it like working with Amir?
He's such a genuine person. He comes on the set only to try and see what we can create. He really has the belief that it is the films that are going to be remembered. It's not necessarily that the star or your own stardom. So he's always there to try and see what best we can do to create in this film, and whether it's the technicians or his co-stars, how everyone can work together as a team. And that's really the attitude which he comes on set with, which is extremely, extremely good. You may not be laughing as much as you will in other films, but your level of work is really high, and he pushes everyone, to make sure that they're doing the best that they can do.
Well, that's what matters, isn't it? At the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes. Okay, and a bit about the director as well, please.
Victor is actually someone who I've known through Kabir Khan because Kabir is married to Victor's sister, and Kabir is a dear friend who I've done. Sorry. Victor is married to Kabir's sister. Sorry, I got that wrong.
No, it's okay.
So we're all actually friends, and we hang out a lot, and we've interacted with each other a lot. And Victor's an amazing writer, and he's someone who has given so much of his life to this film. I think 3.5, 4 years has been gone to this film. So I really hope that everything comes out the best also for him, and he gets a lot out of the film because he's put so much time.
Yeah, so much time, so much effort, and all the hard work, everything from A to Z, whatever we can think of. And your favorite song in the film, Katrina?
I think actually this Malang is my favorite song. It's just got a very very interesting quality to a song. It's very mysterious, but at the same time it's got a lot of power. It's a very unusual song. So I think for me, when I heard that song, it was something I instantly loved.
It's something very different, but it's something that grows on you as well. Sometimes we have music which we are actually, we say, yes, it works for us. And some songs, they grow on us slowly. But this is one of those songs which works for you right away.
For me, it did. I mean, everyone's different. But for me, it was a song which instantly connected to me. And it's a very special song for me.
Yeah, I found the same about the song. It's something that works right away. Yes.
That's good.
And seems like it's gonna go a long way as well. And while shooting, any memorable scene in the film or during the shoot, something like that, you thought, yeah, this thing touches my heart.
Every day on that song, every day on every song actually was an experience in itself. It was so much work behind it. So much has gone into it. It was a lot of effort. I mean, in the song you're talking about, Malang. There was more than 35 different circus performers from all over the world who've flown in, and top of their field, really trained people, a huge generating team to put together the song, the choreographer, everyone. I mean, there was so much work, 20 days of rehearsals which have gone into it. So it was a difficult song to shoot. It wasn't easy. It was quite an experience.
Okay, and I'm sure the audience, when they watch the song, they'll know exactly what you mean by that.
I hope so.
Yes. Certainly, and Dhoom 3, like I mentioned earlier, most of the fan following you have, and the audience in general, I mean, you have your fan following, Amir has his, and the rest of the crew have their fan following as well. And with Victor directing the film and all that, I mean, and the banner, everything is something to look forward to. So we are all really, really looking forward to the film, and expectations are really high.
Oh, well, I hope so. I hope it lives up to everyone's expectations. And
fingers crossed.
I hope it's a nice way for everyone to celebrate Christmas and the holidays.
Yes, and talking about Christmas, let me wish you a Merry Christmas right now before I forget.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas to you too.
And Katrina, now, there's one question which a colleague actually suggested that maybe, if it's okay with you, if I just ask you just casually. I don't know if you watched the episode with Koffee with Karan, the recent one. And
no, I didn't get a chance to see it. I was working there, so I didn't get a chance to see it, unfortunately. But I've heard a lot about it. And everyone is obviously, posting their comments and everything. But, I think everything said on that show is said in good humor. And, everyone knows that part of going on that show is to have fun and to pull the leg of the other person you're with. And Karina and Ranbir are cousins, so of course they're going to pull each other's leg. And, I think everything was said in great humor. And, Karina's an extremely sweet person, and, we all love her.
Yeah.
So I think, I've not seen it, but I've read a lot about it. So I think whatever was said is all a lot of fun. It was just meant to, tease her cousin.
Yeah, and Karan, he's got a habit of pulling people's legs anyway. He likes to put people on the spot.
Yeah, but Karan is one of the funniest people you can ever meet. He can have a whole room laughing for 1 hour. So,
yeah.
We all know that. So we don't take anything seriously with him. He's just a person who's an extremely fun person to be around.
And Katrina, you're a lovely person yourself, and you're so professional, so beautiful, so versatile, and we've seen your growth in the film industry, and we wish you all the best for each and every film you do, Katrina, not just Dhoom 3, but each and every film you do. We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And have a wonderful Christmas and a wonderful
New
New
Year. And you as well, Katrina. And any message for your fans and our listeners before you go?
I think I'd like to wish them all a really Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. And I hope that Dhum 3 can be a nice way for you to enjoy the holidays and to end the year.
Thank you so much, Katrina, for your time, and wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.